Hello, today I'm going to be showing you how to access your gallery page on your website. So for example, I want to basically update my pictures that I have in my gallery. So the first thing you need to do is basically you need to log in to your WordPress website. So basically after the domain name /WP-admin, you will now get the username password box that you can basically fill in with the information that was provided to you. This will take you into your dashboard, which is what you're seeing now. Go into Pages, All Pages, and from here, go right to your gallery, click on the Edit button. Now, in the gallery, you will see your images. Now, all you need to do is hover over them and remove them. So just X out of it. As soon as you X out of them, you will then have the Add Image button. Now the one thing I will suggest is that you probably want to basically size your images so they all look proper on your website. So for example, if we go into, let me just go into your website so I can show you what I mean by this. Here they are basically all uniformed under gallery. So you can put them in any size you want, and they will be all sizes. But otherwise, you can basically see what sizes these are. Now, if I right-click on one of my images here, and I go to View Image, you will see that it will show me my dimension, which is 500 by 500, meaning that it's a square. So what you really want to do is basically size your images so they actually fit properly and they all look good. So basically the best way to do that is basically just go into your images, wherever they may be, and from here what you want to do is basically a good image editor basically is Microsoft Picture Manager if you've got Windows. So if you right click on the image, you can suggest to open with Microsoft Office Picture Manager. It's an easy editor and it's easy to use. If not, you can go to Microsoft Downloads and get the actual editor right from the download. So once I'm in here, you can then basically size the image to 500 by 500, which is what all my pictures will be. You can size them to whatever you want. You don't have to size them if you don't want, but they will show up basically all different sizes and shapes on your window. So if you want to size them, that's great. What you can do is basically, what I do is I usually go to Resize, and then here it will show you the dimensions. So you can see it's 299 by 442, so it's already a fairly small image. But if you wanted to basically make them square, you would have to go to the lowest setting, which is 299, and then resize them accordingly. But to do that, you would actually have to crop the image, and you have to remove part of it to make it that size. So as you can see, this is basically now a square. So if I basically were to click OK, this would be the image that you would basically save and upload to your gallery. So I don't want to do that to my image, so I'm going to basically pretend I saved it. Now I'm going to go back into my gallery, and now what you can do is you can basically drag the picture right in to your gallery. Once it's here, you can then go back to your actual gallery. You can close the window out, and then from here just go back to the Add Image, and now here's the latest image I uploaded, so you can just click on it and select it, and the image will now be added. So if I basically go ahead and click my update button here, you will now see that if I basically click on my link, it should show you now the images. And as you'll see, because this image is not sized to 500 by 500, I just dropped it in as it was. You'll see that the images will come in all different shapes and sizes. But if you want to size them, make sure that you start with a large enough image that you can size them all to one size. Otherwise, some images, if they're smaller than the size you want, you won't be able to resize them, of course, because they're too small. But basically, that is how easy it is to basically resize your images within your new WordPress website. So just go into the WordPress website. Basically, you can just X out any image you want, add image, You can click the upload button here, and now you can drag the images in from your images source, wherever they may be. Once they're uploaded in here, the images basically will automatically show you in the image media library. Once you've got the image in there, you can then basically go ahead, drag the image back in, hit the select button, and it basically will update itself on your website. And then all you need to do is just scroll up, hit the update button, and you're good to go. And again, if you want to add more images, just click add image and it'll keep adding the button for you. So as many images if you want, you can add them. If you don't want one, a row, you can just basically click the delete button and then hit remove, and it will remove that image from there. So I'm just going to remove the extra ones that are empty, and this way you can just go in and basically add image if you want to add more. If you want to remove one, go right ahead and remove it, and from here I'm going to just remove that empty row, and then you can add more rows as you go. And then once you're ready, you can hit the update button. And that is basically as easy as it is to basically update your images on your new gallery app on WordPress. I hope this has taught you how to do this. Any questions, please give us a shout. Thank you. Have a great afternoon.